Okay, I just want to see what doing a dungeon's like in this new game, Erenshor. Let's have a go. I think I've got my tank. You do a group builder here. Click on group builder. You can get yourself a duelist, a druid, an arcanist and a paladin as a tank. Get yourself a full group. I'm an arcanist. And then no problem getting a group together. So let's have a do. Let's see what happens in here. Okay. Okay. Pull that one. Here's your... First mob's dead. Let's eat a loot. Loot all. You got full control over your party. It's a bit like multi-boxing, which I've always enjoyed doing when I've not got time to be looking for groups and waiting for ages to get a group together. You've just got a bit of time to jump on and do something. It's a fun way of doing it. You've not got any chance of people leaving halfway through the dungeon and stuff. Tutorial. Grouping is very important. If you have simulator players with you, you can give them commands. Group wait here, group follow me, group attack that, group go pull, group be careful. Also, as long as you just /group and then you can give them some commands. Right, pull that. Loot everything. Very simple setup. The reason I'm interested in this, I've tried a few games, early access games, like Pantheon. Basically, there was no quest. Basically, it was just mind-numbingly killing stuff over and over, and that was a multiplayer game. Bought that early access to that, and I got bored of that quite quickly. I bought Ashes of Creation. Again, in Ashes of Creation, there was no narrative to the game, although they promised it was not going to be a grindy game. Really, all it is grind. All you can do is kill things in the game to level up. And there's no narrative to the fighting or the world, and there's no... Basically, most of the quests that I attempted, apart from the gathering quest, didn't work properly. And that's had millions of pounds worth of funding. So for this to be a solo developer's endeavour, and he's pulled this off in, for what I understand, a couple of years, is unbelievable, really. So I'm just interested to try out the game just to see how he's accomplished, basically, multi-boxing. I said the environments, I understand, like the characters, the art style is very, very basic. But for a solo developer to pull anything off like this, I think it's amazing, really. Looting system. It's got all the things you'd get in a multiplayer game. I mean, to be honest, when you play a multiplayer game now, you play the way World of Warcraft has gone, it's like playing this like anywhere, except you've not got people saying, come on, rush, get it done. You do it at your own pace. But when the way World of Warcraft's gone, people treat you like bots anyway. You treat them like bots because they're coming from different realms. You're never going to see them again. So, in all honesty, even though these aren't real people, playing on World of Warcraft is not like playing with real people anyway, because you don't interact with them. You go, you do a dungeon, you come out, nobody even says two dicky birds to you. So, really, I don't see much difference between World of Warcraft or a lot of the current MMOs that are out on the market. I don't see any difference between playing like this and playing with real people, because you used to make friends in MMOs, but these days it's so anonymous and no one cares about anybody. Nobody interacts with anybody. You just use people to get done what you need to do. If you need a dungeon doing, you join up just because you have to get the dungeon done. You join up randomly, LFG, with randoms who you've got no commitment to. You just join up with them. Same with raids. You're just looking for raids. Join up. You've not a clue who anybody is. You've no history with them. You've not built up a relationship on the server with them. They're from all servers from all over the world. And you've no responsibility. You can do what you want, pull out everything in done. You just leave. And it's not like they can put you on ignore or anything. They don't even come from the same server. You're never going to see them again. So it encourages toxicity, really. The current MMO situation for me encourages toxicity because you've got no comebacks if you make an ass of yourself. So I think the way it's going with AI now, I think this is the beginning of the future, to be honest. Because people are just so sick and tired of the problems that MMOs have with waiting around and forming groups and things like that. Let's see. No map, is it? Oh yeah, no, there's no map of the dungeon though, is there? Amazing. Not doing a lot of damage. One thing I can't tell is, like, based on your companions that you've got, there's no icon next to them saying what their role is. Let's manage roles. Main tank, Maven. These have been automatically set. These main tank, main assist is Maven. Healing and mana, so that would be me. Solara is healing. Like I said, I don't know just now how do you tell what class they are based on that. I invited a druid, but there's nothing on there saying. I think they are a druid. Crowd control, basically me and Jethro's crowd control, and Puller is Maven, because obviously Maven is a paladin, so he's tanking, or she or he, yeah. But it's a great system. I can't believe how one man in a couple of years. But every time you hear about game development, it's like, oh, it's took them 10 years and they've had £10 million. And for someone, I don't know much about whoever's made, you know, the guy that's made this. I've watched videos and looked at the Discord and stuff, but I don't think he's had a big funding or, and done it in a couple of years, one map in a couple of years, and you've got like Ashes of Creation. You've been going 6 or 7 years maybe, and they're nowhere near. From what I've played, I didn't even bother logging into phase 2. There was no. I enjoy working my way through some kind of narrative, at least a narrative, if not, you know, story content. Just something that gives you a sense of progression apart from just gearing your character up for no apparent reason. So I got bored of Ashes. Pantheon to me just literally run about killing things to level up, and some people seem to have tremendous fun literally just randomly killing things. And you go in a dungeon in Pantheon and you're likely to come out 3 levels less than when you went in. Who thinks that's fun? But somehow the developers think that's a great idea. I wouldn't even, in Pantheon, the length of time it takes you to get 1 level and then go in a dungeon and lose 3 levels. Yeah, like that's not happening, not for me. It's not where piss off. I like to feel like I make it. I like to sit down for an hour or 2 in an evening, a weekend, and feel like I made a bit of progress. I don't want to come out of a game pulling me out, right? Because I've lost 3 levels. I'm worse than I was when I started. No chance. So that was I can't get in here. I like to say, if you can get over the art style, very, very. I think if I was to try and make a game, I'd at least have gone for something like stylized. Obviously, the more realistic you get, the more performance hit you get on your computer. And the more realistic you go, the less people are going to be able to play it because they're just not going to have the hardware. I'm not sure if you can tab target on this. Leveled up. Welcome to level 3. Awesome. Tutorials. Escape the tutorial. Like I say, I like leveling my character up, making it stronger. I like gearing my character. That's a sense of progression. I know, but like the game has to have something. Like even if it's just a narrative through, you know, you're fighting your way, you're just getting a general sense that you're making progress. But in something like Pantheon, where you're just literally killing things and there's literally no reason, there's no overall reason to do it. You tab target in here. Oh yeah, tab target. Woohoo! Come on, boys. Don't pull everything. I know I watched a video of a fella, Redbeard Flynn, I think he's called. He did one. He had it like on auto pull, and the guy he got down in tanking, his NPC that was tanking was pulling everything in place. So I thought, right, well, I'm not doing that. I don't want to die. I'll pull this. Nice looting system too. Nice easy looting system. Like after I played Pantheon and Ashes, I actually, you know, thought if something take 10 years and it's no closer to being a finished product, I decided to try and learn about game development. Probably never going to be able to make a fully functioning game, but it's, to be honest, learning how to make games over the last couple of months has been fun for me, because the buzz you get out of a game is when you try to do something like a challenge, like a boss fight or a dungeon or something, and You die, you fail. Next thing you figure it out after multiple attempts, and then you do it, and you get that buzz, that bit of a dopamine hit. And to be honest, I've been trying to learn Unreal Engine, and you know, just generally how people make games. And it's surprising the littlest thing you can get to happen on the screen as you're learning something like Unreal or Godot or Unity. You know, just actually making something happen on the screen, like making your character fire a weapon or making a platform go up in the air. When you actually see that happen on the screen, it's amazing. It's like killing a boss in a game, you know, because it's took a lot of effort to do. And obviously when you first tried it, you couldn't make it happen. And then next thing you see something happening on screen, like opening a loot box or firing a weapon, and you've actually made that happen on screen, and you get the same buzz. I've been getting the same buzz of seeing something I've been trying to do actually happen on the screen, and it's been great. Like I say, I'm not aiming to make next Call of Duty. I don't think that'll ever happen. But being realistic, just learning the process and learning how to make things happen on the screen that you've actually worked on coding it with blueprints or C++, and you just see it, you're putting all that effort in, and next thing you open up the screen and you can run your character around the game, jump up and down and fire a weapon. I'm getting the same buzz from doing that as I was playing games, so I'm not as bothered about playing games anymore as I was before. No, it's gone dark. What's going on here? You have entered Storeware Step. Hang on, have I finished it? Storeware Step. I'm out at dungeon now. Hang on. Come back in, see if there's anything else. Nothing to do out there, is there? Go out here, there's no... What are they doing? They're showing the way to go. We're back outside now. I swear, and we've got more to do than that. You normally get to do a boss or something, don't you, when you do a dungeon? Right, come on boys, gotta find something to kill. I've not got any loot or anything. I ain't got anything. Do it again. Yeah, so I've been enjoying myself. For people who are making games, they say like about being in tutorials all the time, tutorial hell and stuff like that when you're learning how to make a game. But I'm honestly enjoying doing the tutorials. It's the only way I'll ever get anything on the screen to work. There must be another way to go in here. Like that, I guess I just walk right through and end up the other way. I've not got anything out of here that I'm looking for in the quest or anything. So let's do that. Oh, mobs have spawned again. There was a path I didn't go down. Maybe there's something down there. Oh, the tank's getting more. Yeah, good healer. So we should be pulling something. No, dungeons are the thing you enjoy most. There's another game come out and it's basically a bit World of Warcraft dungeons, and all you do is the dungeons and loot and level your character up. I forgot what the name of it is now, but that's another game that had a test run, and I was interested in that. I played that. That was enjoyable as well. It was the same graphics as World of Warcraft, except you don't. With World of Warcraft, if you want to do a dungeon or a raid or the delves are brilliant in World of Warcraft, but the thing is, they make you do 4 hours of basically shite to get keys to get in them. So you can't. It's like you've been working all day and you've got a couple of hours at evening or something like that. You just want to jump in and do something fun. You've got to do a load of stuff you don't want to do to be able to do the stuff you do want to do. And it just makes it. I've not even played World of Warcraft for probably 12 months now. Played the expansion to level up a character to get to endgame, did a few dungeons and stuff like that, but a lot of it is just repeating. Once you've leveled your character up and you get to endgame, you've completed your dungeons, you've got your gear from heroic dungeons. That's it really, unless you want to just keep repeating stuff, that's about it. Like I say, get a bit brained up with normal MMO, so give this a go and see if this take on the mmorpg. Like I said, there's no level on the enemies. You know, like the enemy's there, but it doesn't sort of say what level it is. I know in EverQuest games, I mean, a lot of people who play EverQuest will be right at home with this, because most people, from what I understand, I mean, because of the Pantheon was supposed to be based on EverQuest, because I got bored of Pantheon, I thought, bloody hell, that EverQuest, no wonder it died if this is what it was like. But I actually went to EverQuest, and it was EverQuest 2. I'm not into EverQuest 1, but EverQuest 2 was more like World of Warcraft. And I enjoyed that. It had a lot of features that Pantheon don't have. And I enjoyed actually playing EverQuest 2 more than enjoyed the current, what was supposed to be the modern version of it, Pantheon. I think like I said, this is not too taxing. I mean, I know it's early. I only started earlier, but you know, it's something casual you can play. You can just like the name, like my name suggests, just having fun. And that's what it's all about, really, in your spare time, isn't it? It's not about sweating, min-maxing your best gear out. It's just about sitting down, enjoying yourself, feeling like you've made a bit of progress, job done. I'm enjoying this. Like I say, I was interested to see, because now I know. Now I've been trying to learn. You know, I'm trying to understand how games are made and what goes into actually making a game. I can totally appreciate, and that's why I think it's phenomenal what the guy who's done this has achieved. You know, just to get the AI enemies to group up with you, and you know, the system, like the group builder system, you know, and having them running around doing their own thing in the world. It gives it, like, a lot of people play MMOs and they don't really want to. It's like, when you live in a town sort of thing, you don't necessarily want to. It's nice to be in a hustling, bustling town with a lot of people about. You don't necessarily want to stop and chat to every single person, do you? Or interact with every single person. Maybe go past and say hello and stuff like that. But you want to do whatever you want to do. You know, you don't want to, because as soon as you start talking, getting involved with a load of people, then you've got to keep in mind what they want to do as well. And you want to do your own thing. So being in a world of people doesn't necessarily mean you have to group up with them. It's nice that they're doing things and you just feel like you're in a world that's lived in. And I think you can achieve that with bots, to be honest. And like I say, I can sit here and chat, enjoy myself, kill some stuff, get a bit of loot, level up. These guys are sound with it. I've not had anyone saying, come on, noob, carry on. What the F are you doing? You know, and I'm hanging about. Not doing the right lot. Let's see if we can find a box though in here. Amazing things. Go for the one that's nearly dead. Yeah, they're killing that one, so I'll go for that one. That's right, the one that's full health, I'll mez that one. Oh, dead. I mean, another reason not to play with other people is when you shit like me. At least they won't kick you out of the party and say, you've been removed from the party. Makes you feel bad. I think we can kill this one. End of the day, I put the group together, so we can't keep them. Run! Oh, I think they should be able to kill this one. Oh, nearly dead. And the thing is, they raise you dead quick in here, you know? But what you can do, if you tell them to run, if they get out of the dungeon, they raise you outside the dungeon as well as they just come back in. They're gonna res me. Also, when message is done, you've got a weapon there, and you can so like not only are you gearing your own character up, like if you want to, you can get, from what I understand, like in my inventory now, I've got a weapon, rusty dagger. Don't know if there's a compare function in here. Base DPS 20. And it tells you Arcanist, Duelist, Druid and Paladin. So I can use that. The weapon I've got on is 20. That's 20. That's 20. So they're all 20. But is there any cloth? Oh, cloth boots. I've no boots. You click it. So then cloth boots. 1 armor. It's good that the stats are not, you know, start off really low. cloth shoes, rusty dagger, impressive wraps. I can wear them. They've got 5 armor, mana, and health. The ones I've got on. So that these are better. And then you can give what you don't want. Tattered leather boots, I can't wear them. Cloth shoes, cloth pants. So the gear there, from what I understand, I can click on one of my mates, like Maven the tank. What kind of gear has he got on? How do you inspect him? I don't know. But apparently you can give I don't know how you do it, but ascension, inventory. But I clicked on my mate there. Manage rolls, auto pull, forward. Attack. I don't know how you access. Like cloth pants. Right, click on cloth pants. I don't know how you give them to your party friends. I thought you could. Journal, spells and inventory. No, I don't know how you destroy item. No, I don't know how you're supposed to be able to give them to you. So they spawn quick. You stand here, you could just level up, stood in one spot. I don't know how do you target your friends and give. Sorrowful spirit. That one's messed. Oh, 3 of them here. I'll get a headpiece off as well, so that's good for me. So like inventory, put the headpiece on. There you go. Keep my head warm. The thing is, things spawn, so you don't know, like, if things didn't spawn back again, you'd know where you'd been. Let's pull that back here. Pull. That's already been messed. Why not? Mess it again. When you first look at it and you think, oh, the graphics are bloody crap here. But like, I suppose it's one of them things where gameplay is king, really. And if you're enjoying playing the game and you find it, like you feel like you're making a bit of progress, graphics start not to matter so much as well. And there's one of them. Only got one ability at the moment. We've got to buy others from NPCs. So this must be a boss. You need more mana. Alright, I'm out of mana. Shit. Wonder why I couldn't cast a spell. I've leveled up again, level 4. Oh, what's this? Broken key blade. The blade and teeth of an old key, but there's not enough to grip to turn it in a lock. With the right components, it may be repairable in a forge. Alright. What's in? Oh, a ring. The ring. Oh, you know, they spawn back pretty quick, don't they? I'm thinking like this is... Oh, something's opened. I mean, put my ring on, that might make me stronger. So we click on it, and then click on the ring. I just like to know, how do I give it to these men? How do I give... Right click on it, doesn't. Closer to inspect the player. Oh, there's Jethro's equipment. Real knife. $25. He's already got a weapon. Cloth pants, cloth shoes. He's got shoes. Pants, he's got pants, cloth pants. Oh, so you just got to get closer and then it opens their inventory. What's up if you're looking 2 XP grind and you don't suck? Hit me up and we can play. If you suck, go hit up Sindari, she sucks too. Now that's realistic. What's this then? Broken key. Broken key blade. All right, so I've got 2 bits of that. Oh, wait. Solara's pet. Solara. Level 4 druid. That's how you find out what they are. Oh, I've got a spell. Deals 40 armor base damage to a target. Spellcraft practice touch. Ooh, another spell. Oh, I can give her some shoes. Here. Here, mate. Okay, I give shoes. Learn new spell. Prevent automatic gear upgrades. No, don't want to do that. Inspected him. Cloth shoes. Left click on any slot to help simply equip alternate items they may be carrying. I thought you could give this right click to view item. Where would I give that to? How do I give that to them? I've got a pair of shoes here. I've no idea how you give it to them. You may have. I suppose you have to Google it, find out. Tutorial, just because it looks good doesn't mean you can't talk to it. Don't attack everything on sight until you know what its intentions are. Just because it looks good don't mean you can't talk to it. That's it. It's been kinship since we've been graced with a living presence. Why have you come here? We have given all ourselves. Okay, so if you don't kill it, what do you do? So you don't attack it. I don't know what you do then. Give it something. Well, so if you do that with the bosses, let's have a look. Solara, come here. Boots. Ah, yes. Give item. Thanks, I really needed this. What about some pants? You need some pants? Okay, I'll use this for now. Hang on. Anybody else want something? Jethro, yeah, Jethro, do you want something? What about some shoes? Give item. I use this for now. He keeps walking away, how can I get closer? I want to inspect Jethro. He's got shoes on. Well, at least it's worth to empty your inventory as well. There's some shoes here. What about... Has Maven got shoes on? Can I inspect him if they walk flipping stand still? Here. Let's see if he puts these shoes on. Okay. Oh, he's put them on. So that's how you give them gear, and then if it's better, they'll equip it. What else I can give them? What about a weapon? Steel long swords. He wants a two-handed, doesn't he? Not one-handed. Got one-handed. Let's pair Atties. What about Attie? Have you got a... You got weapons of the same strength. What's that? Star Salon? What's that? You could sell it. Alright, okay. Well, I don't know what you're supposed to do here then. If and a weapon. No. Not that. No. No. Hell. Why have you come here? Just to kill stuff. So I've no idea what you're doing here. Hell. Being centuries since the grace were living presence. I mean, it opened it up, so there must be. You would have thought of something to do in here, but I don't know what. I've talked to them all, so we've given all this. They've told me all this. I don't know. Nice to meet them, though. What the hell, and all these are back now. No, it's cool. Like I said, I wish I knew what you're supposed to do down there. Let me go down here. Like I said, I don't know, no idea. Nothing. Well, the people stood about. I mean, there must be a reason. Probably, maybe a quest later on or something. I've not in my bag. You know, nothing in here. Broken keyblade, copper scepter, something like a crafting thing. Bax's torch. I think I've learned that. Bax's torch. So that's something that drops in here. Mold for a copper sword. Cloth sleeves. Ooh. Alright. Wrist. Just stay in here and just get fully geared. Starstone. Not go for much, but you could sell it. I've got 4 of them. Well, it tells you how many you've got. Water. Essence of Life, Raspberry, sign of hotkeys to use. The Essence of Life. Satisfies Thirsting's stats and attack speed. I'll just put one of them down in here. Put it on 9, then press 9. I've got some bread as well somewhere. Okay. Oh, bread. Put that in a slot. Give me some more stats for bread. No, like I said, but the only thing is everything respawns, so you don't know where you've been and where you've not been, really. So probably a quest, and then where you've got to talk to them, but Erenshor Dungeon has no prize ancestral coin stolen by bandits somewhere in Stormaway Steppe. If you find it, return it to him. There's just Dungeon some steps. You're stranded on Stormaway. Find a way off. Whispering Wildlands, the odd cultist won't say much, but one has mistaken for their friend Wyland before realizing if you find this Wyland, he may be holding a note or a clue as to what they're up to. Don't you come out at night, so catch fish at night. But one thing you've got to do when you do talk to an NPC, make sure you click on the little green bit of the dialogue, or you don't get the quest. Or you'll be running about just talking to. Most people, when they're doing quests, just sort of skim through the quest and like, oh, right, okay, no problem. Click off it and then run about hoping to know what they're going to be doing. But here, like, you got to read quest, and then there's a green bit of dialogue on the quest. You've got to click on that, and then it'll just either give you some information, or it'll give you an actual quest. So I don't think there's anything telling me which dungeon I'm in. Like a tutorial dungeon. Well, you get out. I've been down this way, haven't I kill that boss again and see the name mob. Morning. Do you get anything off this? Right. Oh, what's this? Bread. Oh, bread. Ancient Rome. Yeah, loot all. A named mob what gives you bread. So, been up there, so I'm pretty sure I've been up there. This is the beginning. I'll just run through. Pretty sure that's the beginning. You get more off the trash than you get off the bottom. The name mods. Let's have a look. Inventory. Wrist. Oh, I've got some arms. I'm getting gear. Feet. What's my maze? Has he got feet on him? Got chest. What I just say is when he's trying to inspect them, he's got a chest. Oh, he's got a silk shirt. Another ring. It's difficult to say where you've been and where you've not been. Down here, I don't know if I've been down here. It's a pretty solid. Failed cremation. Oh, yeah. Ten, 3. Okay, so that was a run of Stowaway Steps. Like I said, the thing is, you've not got much direction. You're sort of running about, and the mobs respawn all the time, so you don't know if you've fully explored the dungeon or not. So in the end, I just headed for the exit, headed back when I started to recognise the dungeon, headed back to the exit. But I think it could do with when the mobs die, stay dead for a bit longer so that you can kind of figure out like where you've been. So you can tell then whether you've completed it or not. You know, a bit more communication to us to say, you know, like you've explored this area now, because like everything, obviously everything is dead. So you think, oh right, well let's go this way then. But this is just like you're running about. You could literally stay in there forever, killing things because they just spawn right behind you. So that's my view of the dungeon. What a great achievement! Thank you for watching. Bye bye.